So now that Bitcoin is part of this of the National Reserve, what is supposed to happen with Bitcoin, right? So they're saying that we're going to acquire as much Bitcoin as possible, right? But they're going to acquire it and hold it for at least 20 years, right? So we're talking about today is like 200,000 Bitcoin. Maybe in the future is 1 million, something like that.
Right.
So that's like 5% of the supply. But what are the other countries going to do in response to the United States acquiring Bitcoin?
Probably the same thing, right?
The same thing, yeah.
Yeah.
So now we have, multiple countries, multiple millions of Bitcoin being held and stored. And then we have traditional finance. They're also acquiring Bitcoin for ETFs. And they've created an entire layer of activity that has nothing to do with the layer 1 blockchain.
So what is this layer you talk about? It's just like
401ks, just traditional
off-chain like spreadsheets.
Yeah.
IOUs.
Pretty much, yeah.
Just moving digits around on computer servers, not on chain.
Yeah, and if anything, it's like when people traditionally sell off their assets, the institutions have to sell off the underlying asset too. Mm-hmm. So there is some seemingly on-chain transactions, maybe, or maybe it's like just on the order books, like just spreadsheets essentially. Yeah. But the point here is that as this narrative propagates and Bitcoin becomes a competitor to gold, which right now is worth 10% of gold. But once it becomes gold and then it surpasses gold, like it's more of a reason to, be a store value. So that means that there's not going to be transactions on layer 1. Right. So what, right? Who cares, right? Yeah. Well, the problem with that is that if, with the next halving, we're going to go from 3.1 Bitcoin to 1.5 Bitcoin, and then the halving after that, 0.78. Mm-hmm. Now, the fees that are going to be earned here start to play a bigger role in sustaining the network.
Correct.
But we just said that it's a store of value, so there isn't a lot of transactions. And we're starting to see that sort of manifest naturally right now.